Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sandra Sonia back again for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi. And if you've been following along for the month of November, we've been doing watching all movies of Bela Lugosi. So this week's movie is called The Phantom Ship. It's from 1935. And the plot goes like this. During a horrific storm at sea, the crew realizes that there is a murderer among them who is killing them off one by one. Okay, and as always, we're going to start this off by giving our each other our first time reaction to this movie. All right, ready?
Right. Okay. Yep.
One, two, three. Okay, let's discuss.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. I thought it was a little bit boring, but it wasn't. I didn't hate it. We like all these types of movies,
Yeah,
old black and white, whether horror, comedy, whatever. We like those types of movies. So I like the whole atmosphere and the scene and everything. But I don't know. I didn't think it was 100% entertaining. So that's why I gave it a half thumb. Um,
okay.
it's funny because in the beginning, almost a little bit in the beginning, it reminded me of the Laurel and Hardy short.
Me too.
I was like, oh, and I should have looked it up because when did this movie come out?
1935.
35. So I'm wondering when other one came out because I wonder if they Laurel and Hardy took a bit from this movie to make,
Let's see.
you know what I mean? I should have looked it up because I immediately thought about that.
1934.
Oh,
The
so they
Live Ghost.
first, the life goes, yeah. So they did it first.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, it
Yeah,
reminds
that's exactly what it reminded me of too. I thought the exact same thing because we've seen that Lauren Hardy short.
so guys that Laurel and Hardy short is called The Life Ghost, and it's basically Laurel and Hardy are like looking for work, and they come across this a captain of this ship, and he needs them to get
He's a crew for
wrangle
the ship.
guys, wrangle up some men to be the crew for his ship for his voyage that he's doing. But
Yeah.
the ship is known to be haunted.
So nobody wants to go on the
Everybody
ship.
wants to work with the captain or whatever. So Lauren and Hardy have to kind of use like kind of shady tactics to get them to come on the ship, and they do like little like funny tricks and like bonk them over the head and drag them in and stuff, and that's how they get them and whatever. And you know, all this kind of hijinks happens after that. But and there's a part in this movie where it's similar. There's a ship that's known to be haunted, and a lot of the men don't want to work on the ship, and so this guy's trying to captain is trying to get people to work on the ship, and they're saying the ship is haunted, but then
Yeah.
he got some guy to try and pay him to get some men and stuff. So that part reminded me of that.
Yeah. Me too.
So that was cool. That was fun. And this movie is really short. It was like
Yeah.
an hour long.
It's a little over an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that. I would it's like an hour. It's basically. And so it's not bad to watch. It's not a long watch, so I don't feel like you'd be wasting your time watching it.
Right.
Um but things happen on the ship, and the captain is in love with this girl, and and then there's another uh person, a guy, man, in love with the same girl. They want to marry her, blah blah. So they're both on the ship, and this other guy is trying to sabotage the captain. So he trying to figure out a way to kind of get rid of him out of the picture so he can get the girl and whatever. And so all this stuff happens. People die,
Yeah.
and they disappear, and that's that. Now, as far as Bela Lugosi, he wasn't really in the movie that much.
No,
He didn't have a main role,
no, he didn't.
so he appeared here and there. in this movie, which is fine. I
Yeah,
mean, I guess, but just so you know that if you're expecting to see Bela Lugosi in this movie throughout, you're not going to.
right. Like the star in the movie.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah. I thought the story, I gave it a thumbs up because I thought the story was good. I liked the story
I thought the story
of
was good too.
because, well, for
Yeah.
one, part of it was because, well, what you said, it reminded me of The Live Ghost. So that whole kind of storyline I thought was funny, even though they didn't, it wasn't funny in this movie.
No, it wasn't a comedy.
it wasn't a comedy, right? But the fact that it was like very similar happenings between both of them, so it got me interested in the story, and I like the story. I like the way the story went, and they went on the ship. I like the way the movie looked as far as the boat, and like the way the scenes flowed and everything.
It was shot very well.
Yeah, it was shot really good. So I mean, now, you're right. I could see there was moments where it was kind of dragging, a little boring. So
And
I
it was,
I could I
yeah.
could see that. But for the most part, I thought the other stuff kind of trumped that stuff. So I
And it was
thought that was
so
bad.
the movie was so short compared to like others that I feel like this whole movie should have been there shouldn't been any slow or boring parts.
Right,
I found myself distracted a little bit in some watching during the middle. So that's why I kind of was not too much into it, but
right.
that was the reason for my rating. But besides that, I like the story too, and I
Yeah,
like the way it was shot, and
it was a decent movie.
acting was,
Yeah,
good and everything. So yeah, totally. I mean, check it out, guys.
yeah. Check it out, especially if you're a fan of Bela Lugosi and you've never seen it. Make sure you check it out. It's on Tubi, and yeah, that's it. So we'll be back next week with another Tubi movie all about Bela Lugosi. And as always, you can follow us um right here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, Horror Flick Chicks, with the Horror Flick Chicks on YouTube. So subscribe to our channel. We are also Horror Flick Chicks on Instagram, Threads, and Facebook. So make sure you follow us, give us a like, comment on our stuff, let us know what you like, what you don't like, if you want us to see something, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. All right. So we will see you next time as always. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.